I hope you guys today are ready to buckle up for a little bit of an emotional roller coaster. Today we're going to be checking out How We Know We're Alive. A bit of a bittersweet point and click adventure game. This is a game that I found on itch.io by Motvid Studios. I hope that I'm pronouncing that properly. If I'm not, I apologize. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. To our story tale adventure, whatever that means. I see we're in a bus. The bus is on its way to somewhere in the Bible Belt of Sweden, apparently. I don't know where that is. Call me a dumb American because I am. At Maria2213. What you up to? Intro sequence was quite impressive. I'll give him that. Hey Maria, how's it going? How's Stockholm? It's been a while. Give me news. What's new with you? Lots of love. XXX just kisses, not hugs. No hugs. Very disappointed in you, Maria. I believe our character name is Sara, by the way, in case you were curious. Oh, it's Sara, baby! Yep. Sorry, it's just totally swamped at the office these days. Yeah. Sara, baby! God, I definitely lost some brain cells in that one. Let's speak soon, X. Like, gonna put a sword in you. Jeez. I ran into Peter. I ran into Peter the other day. Do you remember him? Would you believe he's a mechanic now? So much for his punk band. Ugh, Maria, you're a punk. No one asked you. Anyway, my life's okay. My end, not much to report. You're texting. You can say whatever you want. You don't need to like be so formal. Would be nice to catch up with you properly soon. Okay, Maria. You just made fun of a dude and are just like, hey, I wonder how you're doing. So I don't know if I really want to catch up with you. Let me know when might be a good time for to catch up. The suspension on this bus is really bumping. Just saying, it's like uns 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 uns. Sarah, I think. Ooh, there's something I want to talk to you about. Can you call me as soon as you can? ASAP. Someone talk to me. When you get this, if that's okay, it's really important. X. Sarah, baby. Sorry, I missed this. I'm stuck at the office, and probably will be all weekend. Depression. Next week will be better, I hope. Well, you lied because you were on a bus, unless this was like a recap kind of thing. WASD. Sounds good to me. Oh, hello, Horunga. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's not great to see you, to be honest. I know the feeling. I guess I'll check if the flower shop is still open. Harunga Centrum. Generous to call this place the center of anywhere. Oh, WASD to move. I read the signs. Scenery. Yeah, no. Not about to walk into these fields. The reflection on the water is quite nice. Stat oil. Gotta get stat. On the double. They infuse it into your car's veins. Long live the petrol station. The only place in town we could trick someone into selling us a beer when we were under 18. Piss week, 3.5% beer. But beer all the same. Long live the petrol station. Yeah, okay, we understand this. Click on objects to inspect them. Like, can I just steal this car? GTA real quick. Menu. Oh, dude. McDonald's? If only Italians knew what we Swedes do to their... Oh, if only those... Yeah, I understand. What was Maria's order? Something like pineapple and barbecue sauce on pizza? I never admit it, but actually kind of delicious. Sarah, are you going to get hit by a truck? Because I feel like it. Ah, Pizzeria Verona. That's not stereotypical at all. I don't miss exams, but I do miss our post-exam pizza ritual. You say it like you need an excuse to get pizza. Blue House. What was the name of the guy who used to live here? Sven? Weird dude. Very into drones. Like the kind that shoot things out of the air or the one that delivered packages? A little explain, please. My first boyfriend had a car just like this. In fact, this might be his car. Better keep moving. I was waiting for the before he broke my heart. Greenhouse. There's also, wait for it, a red house. The only house I ever persuaded Maria to throw an egg at on Halloween. She put a written apology through the door the next day. Bless her heart. Some of us from the southern United States of America refer to bless your heart as other things. Maria's parents' house. Doesn't look like anybody's in. Did you date her father? Her father has the same car as you? This place had always had a sinister vibe. Looks like it's gotten worse. Maria's bicycle. System Bolager recycling bin. A site of pilgrimage for the true main religion in Sweden. Recycling. The all-important alcohol vault. Closed on Sundays, of course. I remember Maria's sister agreeing just once to buy us a bottle of wine. The cheapest rosé they had. It was disgusting, and we drank it all. Notice board. Sorry for clicking on everything, but that's kind of like the gist here, guys. It's always been the same things. Lost catch church meetings and for sale notices. Call Thomas for a great time. Great livestock for even better prices. I think I'll pass. Town monument. They're into the modern art. This monument commemorates the great Hurunga flood of 1977. Oh, God. 1997. Not that old. 5 inches of water counts as a great flood, apparently. Hey, Elsa. I didn't know I knew your name. Hold on. That's not Sara, is it? Hello, Elsa. My goodness, it is you. I hardly recognized you. It must have been some years since. 10 years, yes. 10 years! It goes as fast as my age, I tell you. It doesn't feel long enough to me. Now, that's no way to talk about your hometown. Oh, but is it the 12th today? Gosh, it's been a year already. I just need to buy some flowers, really. You can't go without flowers. No, certainly not. This bunch here is fine. Are you sure? I've got some lovely carnations in the back. I'm in a hurry, Elsa. If you say so. Won't it just wilt? It is raining very aggressively outside. You're alright, aren't you? I'm fine. Clearly not, but alright. Did you forget something, dear? No, I better be off. Ice cream! I can hear the jingle just looking at it. Why do I need to go in the Ica? ICA? The beating heart of all dead-end towns. A good place to go and hang out anywhere around here. Almost feels good to see it again, actually. Joseph's Fruit. Consistently took the top spot in our rankings of the creepiest place in Hurunga. He must be ancient now. Well, that's some way to talk. Bar sign, Paradiset. I feel like that's a little bit missed on me. Opet. I assume that's open. Police station. The police station. I still have bad dreams about this place sometimes. God, what did you do? Oh, we're holding the flowers. That's cute. Oh, this just got depressing all quick. Why are we doing it at a church? Of course. Where else would everyone be on a Sunday? I have a vivid memory of sitting in the pews for graduation and promising myself it would be the last of hundreds of hours I spent in here. We've really been looking forward to it. So she went to some sort of religious school? I know I'm really connecting the dots here. Real sleuth, but just putting that out there. I always found it strange that the only beautiful place in town was the one full of dead people. Sarah, you want to get something checked out? Oh, Fancy Tomb. Oh, God. It's got the glitter. It's got the chaperone effect. Pretty dang fancy. I guess there has to be a reward for running this for half your life. Wow, she's a ball full of sunshine. Grandparents' grave? I mean, isn't that what the flowers are for, I assume? Grandma and Grandpa's grave. Maybe I should have gotten them flowers. Oh, you're a scumbag. Okay, we got this. Maria Berg, 1992 to 2019. Damn. There are still so many paths I haven't trodden. Where's that from? I don't know. I don't know what people do with gravestones. Is it weird if I talk to you? I want to talk to you. But I also don't know what to say. Hi, Maria. I miss you, I guess is the first thing. And I'm sorry I wasn't here for the funeral. I mean, are we doing the woe is me, or are we just, I just couldn't face it. So here you are. You really never did leave after all. Just why? Sorry. But you should have come with me. You wouldn't be here if you just... We had it all planned out. I just can't help feeling angry with you. How could you have let this place keep you? Wow. Sarah, you suck. I guess it doesn't matter now. Doggy! Sorry. I quite like this dress. You do? No, it's not that great, isn't it? What are you wearing? Don't make me stand here. I'm looking terrible all on my own. Where's your outfit? I'll decide on something later. Nothing fits properly. No, you're right. We should be focusing on what actually matters. Booking the tickets. Yeah. So I was thinking we should get the bus to Stockholm on Friday and... Okay, so we are the one in blue. Understood. What? I'm... Oh. Oof. You're... Yep. Yep. Jesus is right. The dog wasn't prepared for this. Poor guy. Okay. And it's that guy's. Jacobs with a K. Don't panic. We can sort this out. We can make it a point. I don't need an appointment, Sarah. I'm going to have a child. You? I've thought about it a lot. And it's what we want to do. I'm actually really excited. Good for you, Maria. Wait. What do you mean, we? Me and Jacob. You mean your parents? Those Jesus freaks can't make you do this, Maria. No one's making me do this. No one's making me do anything. But how is this going to work with us going to Stockholm? We aren't going to Stockholm. No, we aren't. I don't think I can now. Maria, I'm so sorry. I wasn't sure how to tell you or when. I know how much this meant. Look, you... Ooh. You can't have one just because those Oh, gosh. You are going on the offensive there, girl. You aren't listening to what I'm saying, Sarah. Well, I should at least thank you for giving me the heads up. Sarah, I have to go. I have tickets to book. You're being a bad friend. Oof. At least the dog's happy and sportive over there. We are the scumbag. You are the scumbag. That text the night you died. Oof. What did you want to tell me? I just can't let it go. And this all seems... Why would you be out driving on that road? I've been thinking about it. I'm thinking about it for the last year. And it doesn't add up. It doesn't seem like an accident to me. What's the big deal about it anyway? Goodness. Is it really you? Lena? Wow. Sorry, you didn't expect to see me at my little sister's grave on the anniversary of her death? With Arena, I wasn't expecting anyone here. Oh, I'm sure. I must say, I'm surprised to see you too. Given that we didn't... Oof. Freaking haymakers. Sorry, I wish it would have been there. You know, maybe because it was sunny out. And if I go out in the daylight, I melt like a vampire. She missed you a lot, you know. I missed her too. Life just gets so busy, doesn't it? So little time to check on dear old friends, right? We've fallen a little out of touch. You could say that. That's one way of putting it. Can I go now? Do you see much of her family? Her son, Johannes, and, well, Jacob seems insensitive. Joel? Oh. I've been helping him out with Johannes from time to time. I feel terrible. I thought they were talking about another child, so sorry. I am the scumbag. Terrible at the age to lose a parent. I can't imagine. So what keeps you so busy in the city? I'm a copywriter and an advertising firm. Writing mostly seems like the basic thing. Good for you. And that line there. And there still are so many paths I haven't trodden. What's it from? That's a poem she wrote. One of the cheerier ones. It's beautiful. Yeah, she never gave up on the writing. She turned her own bedroom into sort of study. It's full of the stuff. I don't think poor Jacob's had the heart to move any of it yet. And of course, there was the writing group that Gunnell started. I'm sure you remember her. Unfortunately, yes. What else was she up to before she passed, I assume? Same old Maria. Mothering, church, drinking heavily. Yeah, Sarah Church. A little surprised by that, to be honest. I dare say there are lots of things you don't know about what Maria's life was after it was here after you left. Look, I kind of want to spend some time with my sister now. It was nice to see you. Mm-hmm. Right, so we're the jerk. The sister doesn't like us. Yep. But I guess it's not so long ago her mom died as well. And it's not like she ever particularly liked me. She was always blaming me when Maria got into trouble. Christ. I just need to know. What happened to you, Maria? What did this town do to you? It's time to find out. I mean, do I go back and just be a jerk? Maybe I should talk to Gunnell about the writing club that she and Maria were in. Although I can think of a few things worse than talking to Gunnell. Surely she can't still work at the supermarket in town. Frankly, I'm surprised that the old bat's still alive. Well, there's our answer, where we go back to the little Aldi's or whatever it was. Maybe someone there will actually be excited to see us. And I suppose it'll actually probably let us in. Paradise? Now there's a strange sight. Teach! Sorry, that sounds weird now. You always watch too many American movies. It's just Philip now. I guess that's... I can guess why you're back. I think you can. Yeah. Awful tragedy. Such a waste of potential. She always liked you, you know. Oh, I do know. Marie and I became rather good friends of a kind. I teach her son Johannes now. And as a matter of fact... Oh, right. He's very bright, too. Knocked sideways by recent events, of course. But what have you been up to in Stockholm all these years? Writing? I do hope it wasn't only Maria who kept the dream alive. Oh, sure, still writing. And it's all going well down there? Ups and downs, but it's mostly good. City life's like that, I guess. I suppose that's right. Well, it's always nice to see an old student. I imagine you have lots of people to catch up with, so I won't keep you. I'm going to stay and watch the game here if you're at a loose end later on. Thanks, yeah. You'll find it hard not to run into your old sparring partner, Officer Nielsen, around here. Oh, Sten Nielsen is still. I'm surprised, to be honest. You and me both. Dreadful, really. He was the one that broke the... Oh, well, that's great. Oh, I'm so sorry. He was the first policeman at the scene of the crash. Only made sense, I suppose. Teach, I'm sorry, Philip. Oh, Teach, I'm sorry, Philip, yes. Does Gunnell still work at the ICA? I love how they had spelled out as if we didn't know that an ICA was a store. Oh yeah, sounds like perhaps you'll have several places to avoid today. Well, see you later, maybe. Take care, Sarah. Thanks, you too. Got a blast. Such a waste of potential. Keep the dream alive. Could Teach see it? That there was another life you wanted to lead? Now, which torture would I like to subject myself to first? Have my ear chewed off by Gunnel at the supermarket? Or endure Officer Nielsen at the attempts at humor at the police station? I guess the ICA has candy at least. Yeah, I think that's where I go first. I realize that it's the further of the two distances, but it is where I was going beforehand. Also, I'd like to point out it does look like a KA. Hey, Gunnel. Who's that? It's a me, a Sara. Sara who? I know you remember me, Gunnel. I see a lot of people in my line of work. Don't remember all of them. Some are the scumbag. Some are definitely the scumbag. Just whatever. I need to ask you something. Hold on. Are you the girl who left town? Yes. The one who ran off with another woman? The lesbian? No, Gunnel. Listen. Oh, it was awful. Her parents broke their hearts. You should have seen them. See, you're just as hateful as you ever were. Can I please just ask you something? I suppose. Depends on what it is. Look, you're in a writing group. I'm a founding member of the Harunga writing group, yes. If you wanted to join, I have to ask the rest of the group. We don't just take anybody. I don't want to join. I want to ask you about Maria. Ah, yes. Such a shame. But was she in the group too? Oh, yes, yes. She was good enough writer. If only she hadn't written about such dreary, awful things. Like what? Oh, it was always death this and death that. Depressing. And before she died, she was writing about that kind of thing. Well, to be perfectly honest, I can't say, as she didn't have the decency to turn up the session that week. She didn't show up? The week before she died? We're very clear that non-attendance should be announced before. Why didn't she come? She didn't say. Bum bum bum. But Callie? Cal? You know Cal? Odd family. He has a wife who is from some oriental place, a weird woman. Oh, yeah, ouch. What about Cal? He said that he'd seen her around that week, all out of sorts. What do you mean? Head in the clouds, distracted by something? That's what I heard. Not herself. Why are you asking? Weren't you too thick as thieves? So you do remember me. A little, I suppose. It was rude of her not to tell us she wasn't going to come. Okay, I'm done. You? Bye, Gunnel. Well, you're welcome. Gotta like to give her a piece of my mind someday. Another time. If I ever come back here, that is, not herself. I wonder why she didn't go back to her writing group. That's okay. Time to talk to the chief inspector jerk. That's where we're leaving that one. Where they sit? Alright. Here we go. Hey, it's my main man, Sten Nielsen, at your service. Hello, Sten. Hey, well, if it isn't a little old city slicker. Sara will do. Bet they don't know about your delinquent past down in Stockholm, do they? Still shoplifting? I was 14, Sten. What's a thief? Always a thief, that's what I'm saying. Come turn yourself in, I already got you. A night in the cells for the old time's sake. I wanted to talk to you about Maria. Oh. Oh, yeah. The anniversary. Suppose she's not getting up to her old tricks, 6 feet under and all that jazz. Gotta be professional. Please don't talk to her like that. She's a dead person. Alright. Don't speak of the dead and all that, I suppose. Go on then, fire away. You're the one that was called to the scene, right, of the crash? It was. Where was it? Don't you know? You really did cast us all off, didn't you? Just please answer the question. I was out on the main road south, about an hour down, near Stockholm. Then here. Why on earth would Maria be on that road? My mind reads, Sara. So what happened? Oh, it was fast. It gets dark at that time of year. It was an old road. Branching in way something. She skidded off the side and into the rocks below. That's how roads go. They got rocks in them. Good thing it was me that got the call, really. Telling the family should always be left to someone senior. I'm the head of the precinct these days, and all I care about is me, myself, and I. Right. Can I get back to my work now or what? You can get back to scratching your butt, yes. If you continue to disrespect this office, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Suits me just fine. Don't worry, that voice was just as painful for me as it was for you. Chief of Precinct, my god. What was she doing on that road? Linda said Jacob hadn't cleared things from her old room. Why they decided to live in her parents' creepy old house, I can't imagine. Maybe I should go talk to Jacob. I wonder what he's like now. To the creepy old house, up to the creepy old house, creepy old house. Is this like the girl wanted to run away and chase her dreams and Jacob thought otherwise? Thank you for the flowers, by the way, Elsa. Did you forget something, dear? No, I better be off. Okay. Fair play, fair play. Systembology. Creepy old house, keep old house. Good old Bible Basher HQ. Maria's room used to be on the second floor. Alright. Hello? It's me, Sarah. Door seems to be open. That's not weird at all. Hello? Oh, Sarah. What are you doing here? I didn't mean to barge in. The door was open. Yeah, they usually are around here. Sorry, maybe this is a bad time. I can... No, it's fine. I just wasn't expecting you. I'm back for the day, really. Oh. May I come in? Sure, of course, come in. Come to the dining room. Pretty strange to be back in this house. I can imagine. Would you like a coffee? Only if you're making some. That'd be nice. Sure. Now we're gonna go creep into her place. Take her stuff. Oh, hello. You must be Johannes. Yes. Nice to meet you, Johannes. I mean, we've met before. Only once, and you are very ill. Well, anyways, where's my dad? He's in the kitchen. Do you want me to get him for you? No, it's okay. It seems like we're out of coffee. I haven't really had the time. Oh, don't worry. Johannes is so big now. Yeah? And shy. Today's not a good day. Of course. How are you? Oh, today is... I understand. But I'm alright. That's good. Feels like another lifetime when I was last here. Mm-hmm. What year is Johannes in now? 4th grade. And he's getting stuck into his hockey. We both have, really. Good distraction. Right, yeah. Stick sports. Ball and stick. Yep. Net, ball, stick. Puck. Puck. God. Why are you here, Sarah? In Harunga? It just seemed like the right time. Mm-hmm. Right. Jacob, do you think it would be okay if I had a look at Maria's old room? I'm afraid it's not very tidy. I haven't really got around to... Nah, that's okay. Sure, if you want to. Thank you. It's upstairs and you remember where it is, of course. I won't be long. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop. I mean, how creepy would it be if they're like, the kid stays in her dead parents' room? Oh, God. It hasn't changed at all. That is... Sad would be rude. Creepy would be weird. Weird is probably the most appropriate. Wizards of the Earthsea by Erskal Kilagun. She was always trying to get me in to read her stuff. Not sure why I never did. Bibbers. She really was still into writing. Poetry mostly, looks like. How long a road must lie ahead between light and me. Oof. Is this what you wrote about Maria? Look at this photograph. There we were. Every time a man makes me laugh. Something about a Nickelback song. And a pan out on the sunrise. Oh, that's rad. On the broken down car. It always looks so small from up here. Because it is so small. It's tiny. I'm going to miss these forests, though. They've got plenty of forests in Stockholm, Maria. And anyway, we won't have time. Between the literary festivals and the parties, we're not going to be very successful writers if all we do is go to parties. I'll write the great American novels in the mornings. American? It's a figure of speech, Maria. You're going to love it. And speaking of love, you're such a... How's your new moped guy? What's his name? You know his name. J something. Jacob. Right. It's good. I like him. You think he's stupid. I didn't say anything. I didn't. No, but I know what you think. Look, I didn't say... It's okay. You just happen to be wrong about him, that's all. Okay, if you say so. How long is it now? 11 months, Sarah. 11 months. Leaving this dump can't come soon enough. What's this? Oh god, a Stembolet receipt? Oh, the place I can't pronounce. Receipt for 2 bottles of vodka. Wait, this is from... It is. It's from the day she died. She used to hate vodka. Why would she... I should go. I don't imagine that Jacob wants me hanging around for too long. It's like some sort of weird shrine to her youth in here. Even the sheets are the same. Sounds like your friend had a battling struggle with depression. It ain't too pretty. Must be quite nostalgic for you. The room, I mean. It was. Jacob, I hope you don't mind me asking. Where were you and Johannes on this day last year? We were at a hockey game, actually. Seems impossible to think about us enjoying ourselves that afternoon now. But Maria got us ticket to a hockey game. She usually comes too, but she said she was on... It was a special father-son treat. I'm sorry, Jacob. Thank you. It's... Good luck back in the city. Thank you for having me. On the afternoon that she died, Maria sent them off to a hockey game because she wanted them out of the way? This is insane. The police would have investigated the possibility that... But the police means Officer Nielsen. He easily could have just assumed it was a road accident without really thinking about the alternatives. I mean, are we going to talk to the professor now? The teacher? Elsa, tell me what this means. Oh, actually. Yes, my dear? Can you remember? Mine like a steel trap, I got it. Don't let the wrinkles fool you. Did you happen to see Maria on the day she died? I did. Must have been one of the last people to do so, I would say. She was coming back this way. Funny look about her. What do you mean funny? All sneaky looking. Mind you, I do look sneaky too. If I was off buying great big bottles of alcohol in the middle of the afternoon, of course, it's easy enough to keep tabs on who's a little too fond of the drinks in these parts, standing here all day as I do. She's like actually watering the plants as it's downpouring. It took me this long to realize it, so I just got to point it out. She had a System Bolagette bag, didn't she? She did. Point blank refused to tell me what she had all of that drink for. I'm no busybody, you know. I do it for the public good. Okay, okay, thanks, Elsa. Bye-bye now. Keep watering them flowers. Surely someone else has put two and two together. I should speak to Lena. But why would she not have said it if hopefully she's still at the grave? The sister. I was like, I forgot who that is. Thank you, game, for assuming I'm stupid, because, in fact, I am. Oh, the teach. Paradise. I thought I might see you again. I'm kind of in a hurry. Cigarette? No, thanks. Are you alright? You seem... just a little odd to be back, that's all. I can only imagine. Philip, do you happen to remember what you were doing this evening last year? I do remember. Goodness, dude, I don't remember where I was like 5 minutes ago, let alone 5 hours ago, let alone 5 weeks ago, let alone 5 months ago, let alone last year. I'm not sure how I could have forgotten. Where were you when you heard? Where? Has nobody? Gosh, no, I suppose they wouldn't know. I was at Maria's house. We all were. I mean, I was, Jonas, Jacob was, a few of Maria's other friends. What? Why? I wish I knew. It was all quite mysterious. She invited us all to come around that evening, but she wouldn't quite say why. What did she say? She said that all would be revealed, but we weren't allowed to know beforehand. So we were all there at 7, like she asked. Of course, she never arrived. Instead, we got Officer Sten at the door with awful news. What do you think you were all there for? It's odd. In the shock of what happened, I haven't really thought about it much. I guess I assumed she wanted to tell us something. It must have been terrible. Of course it was. But it was strangely kind of a blessing that we're all there together, I mean. Almost as if she knew. I needed to find Lena. No problem. Give her my best. We're off to see the Lena, the wonderful Lena of Oz, the one by the graveyard. Off we go. I'm still stuck on the fact that Elsa was watering in a downpour. She's like, I don't remember anything, but I do remember that she had 2 bottles in her bag. I could have stopped you. Why did no one else try to stop you? How can I make it up to you? What should I do? Look what you made me do. You deserve the people to know the truth, no matter how painful it is to hear. No, they don't. Like, let sleeping dogs lie. That is the saying, is it not? You are a writer of some accord. You should know these things. She's gone. She's vanished. She's dug herself into the grave. Lena. Hello, Sara. I need to talk to you. Are you alright? You look... No, I'm not alright. Telling her is not the thing. I can't believe this place. Okay. Do you know? Excuse me? No, okay. Okay. Sara, what are you... Please. It's not right. What's not right? It's not right that nobody knows how terrible her life had become. It just trapped her here. And stifled her dreams of getting out of here. And becoming a writer and seeing the world. She spiraled deeper and deeper into the dark, horrible place. And nobody saw it. Nobody saw how bad things had become. Even though it was right there in front of her and the things she wrote. Girl, you are trauma dumping. You are trauma dumping hard. I should have been there, but I wasn't. Nobody was. And when she got blind and drunk and drove herself off the road, nobody knew her well enough to see what had really happened. How was that possible? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be. This must be so hard to hear. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sara, you need to calm down. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You should be. But calm down. I'm going to show you something. What? Just come with me. Actually, she was just trying to throw a wild and crazy party. She was happy as a clam. She got all the vodka for all the raging shots for all of her friends. We're going inside the church? Yes, we're going inside the church. It won't kill you. I mean, fitty. There's an evensong service tonight being held in her memory. I don't understand why we're... Look around. Look at all these candles. People have lit. Flowers, letters, pictures of her. Do you think that she wasn't loved? Isn't missed by everyone in Harunga every single day? mourned by countless people that you've never bothered to get to know? But no, Sara. There is no but. You think what? After you left her all those years ago, that she just ground herself to a halt? The half her life here can only have been small and sad by comparison to yours? No, Leonard, let me explain the evidence. Who do you think you are? What do you think is happening here? This is real life, Sara. Real life, in which my beautiful baby sister died in a car accident. But why didn't she buy all the vodka? Vodka? What are you talking about? The receipts in her room for the alcohol and the party and the gathering seemed so unusual when she died. For God's sake. And the stuff that she was writing. Those dark poems. What writing about death means you're going to kill yourself? How could you? The party? Alright, I'll tell you what the party was for. She'd been working on a book. A novel, I guess. She hadn't let me read it. She sent samples to an agent who wanted to take her on. That's what the party was for. To share her good news. Yes. Why did Philip not know that? Philip? She had only told me. I suppose I never did tell him, no. We all had other things on our own minds. But that's wonderful. Many things in her life were wonderful, Sara. It's a pity that you hated this place too much to find that out. But then why was she out on that road? Where was she going? Lena, look. Please do understand that there were two reasons I didn't share this with you before. Firstly, it's upsetting, and secondly, I didn't think of you. I think you deserve to know any more about her life, to be honest. Please, Lena, where was she going? She was going to see you. She was going to Stockholm. To find you. She wanted to. I don't know. Surprise you with her good news. She said you were stuck in your office all weekend, so she was going shopping in the city and to tell you her news in person, and then get back in time for the party. I told her it was a ridiculous idea, but she was really set on it, and sharing it with you. So yes, that is why she was out on that road that day. You are why. I don't know what to say. I do. I thought it was impossible living here could make someone happy. That having a husband and a son and family could make you someone happy. I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing. But why, coming up here and trying to play detective? You saw what you wanted to see. And what you wanted to see was confirmation that you chose the right path. And that she didn't. Lena, I'm so sorry. Don't be. It's too late for any of that. The service will be starting soon. I think it would be best if you didn't stay. Ouch. I'm so sorry, Lena. Goodbye, Sara. I think it's time for you to go. And we're just going to get that repeated, so we will, in fact, walk out. Confirmed. We are, in fact, the scumbag. Fair play. Let's go talk to Philip. Tell him that we're dumb. We're going to go back to the grave and apologize. Go say a few words. Maria, I have nothing. I can't excuse myself. And it hurts because if you were here, you would forgive me for all my selfishness, my stupidity. Because you were just the most. But Lena's right. I hardly knew you at all. But that's the thing, isn't it? You aren't here. And if you were, none of this would have. And if I hadn't been there for you, you might still be here. Wow, this is catch the depressing for real. Catch the depression for real. I'm so sorry not to have deserved our friendship better. I love you. And I can't believe I left it this late to make it clear. I really do. Even though I'm so bad at it. Goodbye, Maria. And congratulations, too. On the book. I bet it was beautiful. This has been a little bit of an emotional roller coaster here. I respect that. I mean, she was a little bit, Sara, that is, the character of which we are playing, a little bit off-putting right from the get-go. And it is a little bit on the nose that she died while coming to see you because she wanted to see you and she wanted to be the better friend. But it is a bit of it's interesting. I can respect that. I don't know where we're going though, unless we're going up to the car to take a swig and watch the sunset or whatever. That'd be pretty poetic. Yep, there's your car. And I suppose that's the roll credit. How we know we're alive. Honestly, a super rad little RPG. I really enjoyed it. Like again, it was pretty low key. There wasn't a whole lot of like choose your own adventure, but the story was quite cute. I will say, if you guys want to play it for yourself, I know I said it at the beginning of this video, but links to the game will be in the description box down below. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. Um, yeah, it's a little punch in the gut. You know, make you feel things, right? And for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, this has been your host, The Lost Yeti, and I hope to catch you guys in the next episode.